Man, another great Sunday morning, and we are going out here to the field. Gets a couple of flights in. Predicted to be a little windy out today. On the drive, I did see some wind, so matter of fact, you can scope it out there for yourself. You can see trees are swaying a little bit right now, but it's just supposed to get worse as the day goes on. And put this window up so you don't hear all that crunching of the gravel. Supposed to get worse as the day goes on. It just gets more and more windy. And I'm on a private road, so this is basically not illegal camera footage while driving, because this is a private property. So anything happens here now, it's on me. And nobody else is at risk of getting killed. So, hand over here, get to our field. And got a couple of interesting birds to fly today. Yeah, heading out to fly, man. Yeah, I'm headed out to fly. But let's go out here and get me a couple of flights in. Got some interesting stuff today. I got my BAE Hawk, of course. The Viper jet back there. I fixed that situation with the servo. Got the Tomcat and the T-7A back there. So we got a couple of interesting birds. Oh, there goes our windsock. Let's have a look at that. Let's have a look at that windsock. So not too bad. It's actually in my favor. The wind is in my favor. It's blowing straight down the runway. Yeah, it's supposed to be gusting up to 30 miles per hour here too, here in North Carolina. So here in Wake County, Fuquay, North Carolina. So yeah, it's gonna be gusting up to about 30 as the day goes on. I think I checked it this morning and it said we were gonna see winds gusting up to about right at 20 right now, and then as time goes on, it's gonna go up. Now see, that's the thing that freaks me out. See how it changed direction to a cross? That's what's gonna freak me out. That's what's gonna freak me out. Did I pay for the car? Did you pay for the car? What car? What car are you talking about, Mike? And yeah, Med Scott, yeah, it's going down the runway, but it has that weird cross that happens right there. So that's gonna be something that's gonna freak me out a little bit. So, but let's get parked and get situated, and I'm gonna illegally park. I don't think nobody else is gonna come out here today because of the wind. Usually don't get people coming out when it's windy, so I'm just gonna park however to make it easy for me. Oh crap, what field is that? What state? Yeah, this is the Swamps Field in Fuquay, North Carolina. So yeah, it's a no, I think this is a Holly Springs address. I'm gonna correct myself. This is a Holly Springs address. So yeah, it's Holly Springs, North Carolina. So that is where the field is at. And get out the truck here, show you guys. So this is our field, and you can probably hear that wind. Yeah, that's a little stiff there, boys. Man, and I forgot my darn plane stand too, so I don't have my plane stand. So I'm gonna have to try to set up airplanes out the back of my SUV because I don't have my plane stand. I forgot to pack my plane stand in the truck. But I do have two that don't need plane stands to get ready to go. So guess what? I'm gonna fly one of those two right now. And I usually take my BAE Hawk up for um, for my starting flight. You see, like I said, we got two of them that don't need to be put together. Just throw a nose cone on that one. She's ready to go. And the Hawk is always together. I don't never take that thing apart. It's a pain to put it together if you take it apart, the way how they got it set up. So, then my T-7A, it's not that bad. Just pop the two wings on, screws. But this thing is going to be a pain to set up without the stand. So, yeah, that one's going to take me some time. So I'm going to sit you guys aside over here, and I'm going to grab a bird out and start getting things ready to go here. So bear with me just a second. Set you guys up. All right. Do a good old Spectrum. That is not an IX-12. That is a 14 in there. That's just the 12 case. So I like to fly this BAE Hawk first thing for my first flight, because I'm very familiar with it, regardless of what it looks like. The reason why it looks the way it looks is because I was doing a lot of dumb stuff. So I like to fly that first because it helps me get familiar with the wind, know what's going on, and know where the bad spots are, or potentially are, or mostly hang around at. So I don't get myself caught in a bad spot in those bad spots. So, all right, let's get us a flight pack thrown in there. I'm gonna take this baby up. Now I'll get you guys set up for you to watch the show. Let's get us a flight pack in here. Guys, I'm gonna roll with the Eternity 775 Bolt X. I had that upside down, didn't I? Yep. There we go. Now you can read it. So we're gonna roll with that. I'll probably take a second one out there with me to the flight line. Sound like they're running the dogs out there. All right, let's stay initialize. Dead calm in Salisbury, man. Yeah, I do love those Turnigy high voltage packs, man. They're good. They're good stuff. What's going on, Plain Bowen? But yeah, I like those Turnigy high voltage packs. All right, so let's get you guys set up where y'all can enjoy the show. And we'll go from there. It does sound like running dogs out here today. I heard the dogs barking back there. So we got coyotes in the area fenced out behind me. So I think they run the dogs and run the coyotes. Okay, y'all can see approach almost thick y'all all the way over here. And I'm gonna stand over here with you so y'all can hear what kind of nonsense is going on. And yeah, I'm gonna put y'all right down here because the last video didn't show too much landing approaches. So got my hair hanging all in the way. Last flight line. I want y'all to be able to see what's going on in the sky some too, so. Yeah, it's blowing out here. It's blowing, for sure. But, hey, I ain't worried about that. So, be right back with you guys. I'm gonna go grab my stuff and we'll get flying. All right, all right. I got myself set up here. Got my other pack with me. So when I get done with this one, I can drop it back in. This is BAE Hawk, guys. So let's see. Trying to see what we look like there. Okay. Yeah. So this is the BAE Hawk. So yeah, it's definitely some wind. Better have that gyro. Yeah. Yeah, that gyro is definitely on board, brother. All right, so let's do it. Let's see what we're going to do here. I'm going to go down, then I'm going to take off into the wind. So, see how this all pans out. Pretty sure it'll be fine. Probably don't need much runway. We got some takeoff flaps on anyway. Man, it is stout. Here we go. We're up. Turned my gyro on just now. I just realized it was off. All right. Ooh, it is kicking up there. But that BAE Hawk don't care, man. It's just pushing right through it. I really wish I could show you guys this whole flight, man. Like, I really wish y'all could see this whole thing. I'm trying to keep it in, but you guys can't see what happens after the plane passes the camera. Kind of sucks. Bobby couldn't get out this morning, so I wasn't able to get a hold of him. And our times have just not been coordinating right lately with work and family and stuff. It's been making it hard because he was out flying yesterday, but I was spending time with my family yesterday, so it wasn't gonna work out. I'm gonna bring it back around. Oh man, that wind's pushing tailwind. I don't know if this is a Viper day, but I really don't know if this is a Viper day. Man, I almost stalled the mess out of it. No. Jeez. Trying to keep it in the bowl. And that wind gusted up behind me. Let's see how slow I can get this thing though. I'm gonna turn it around. I'm gonna give it some flaps. And let's see if I can turn there, get the sucker to sit still. Put it right into the wind. I mean, I'm no power right now. Better not turn on that. Keep those wings level. Never done this before, and I probably shouldn't do it. Not with this wind, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Nice. Low roll right over the field. See what I got here. 22. I'm gonna bring this in. No flaps on that. Didn't need it. Need to adjust that steering wheel though. Did not need the flaps on that landing, guys. That was a lot of wind. Let's see. Let's look at the comments here. See what we got. Man. Let's see. I'll jump back here in the comments. The temperature is perfect. Okay, I think I'm too far back. Bobby is on lockdown. Wife got him by that hook and loop there. She got him by that chain and ball. Yeah, I'm probably not going to fly the Viper. Not in this wind. Technology has come so far in the last 10 years. I agree it has. I haven't experienced that, but just from the start of where this AS3X and Safe came from and stuff, I'm just looking around, make sure I don't got no loose coyote, because I am packing it. I will put a few in them. But yeah, just what I was about to say. Yeah, just over the last couple of years, yeah, it's been pretty good. It's been pretty good. The technology allows us to fly in conditions that are, not agreeable. So need to find a Captain Blaze to video for us. A Captain Blas. Yeah. That guy, man. I like watching the videos. They are funny. They are funny. Wouldn't risk flying the Viper in the changing. Oh, I wouldn't risk flying the Viper with the wind changing all the time. Yeah, I'm not gonna risk the Viper. I probably won't even risk the what's that thing called? Because I actually need to trim that out. So that's because I had to do some stuff to it. So I had to reset all the trims on the Tomcat, the F-14. So I had to reset all the trims on that. So I probably won't even risk flying the Tomcat because of the fact that I don't want to take a chance at, losing the thing. So the Viper is not going to come out, and the T7, I can bring that out. I got the gyro and that tuned pretty well. So I'll bring the T7 out and I'll get that out and fly it a couple of times. But right now, I want to take this BAE Hawk back up because I want to get another feel of what's going on up there. And I don't know, this might end up being a short live because even though it's not cold, when the wind picks up, it gets a little chilly, and I forgot my jacket in my car. So I left my jacket in my car, and I didn't get it out my car to put it in my truck. So, but let's get this BAE Hawk back up, and I'm I'm gonna try to see if I can get a better footage for you guys. Hang on, let's see what we got. I need a better angle for y'all. I really need a good angle. Like, I think I need this to sit higher. So let me work on that. All right, let's see what I can make happen here. A little bit higher angle. This seems to work out a little better than what we had going on. Can I zoom it out? Yeah, guess that's probably about the best I'm gonna get. Looks good. All right, looks good. I'm gonna keep it just on the edge of the flight line so you guys can see some more of that turning action when I'm coming in. All right, let's change this pack out. All right. Let's get up in there. I might let it hang around here. Oh, let's reset that. All right, here we go. Let's go back up for another one. Do some touch and goes on this one. Man, it was ready to fly. I'm looking at the sun now. Clouds done got out the way of it, so 20-mile-an-hour gust, straight down. Well, it's kind of straight down the runway. It's kind of cross. That's nice. 9 degrees of flaps. Holy cow. Had to rudder the mess out of that joker. Do that again. Drop it in. 9 degrees of flaps. Harder than I wanted it to be. Go up and over that sign. All right, here we go. All right, wind died down on this one, so this one should be a good one. Almost ran out of real estate on that one, fellas. Y'all would have saw that. Y'all would have been like, holy crap. This is with that 75 milliamp hour, 7,500 milliamp hour pack, guys. I'm gonna run out of real estate on that one. I'm not gonna take that one. Turn around. I'll tailwind take off, bring it back up. Come on, baby. Stabilize. There you go. A little harder than what I wanted it to. I didn't like that one. I'm gonna check the gear. Okay, gear seems fine. Let's roll on. Turn it back around. Let's do some other stuff real quick here. All right, go back up. Whew, that was sketchy. Bring the gear up. Not coming in for touch and go. See if I can buzz you guys again. This time with the wind, I was almost there. I'm gonna try it again. Straight down the line, right over top of y'all. I missed. Let's do a tailwind high speed pass. How about that? I'm gonna come past y'all though. Give me a chance to set it up. All right, I gotta get that flight back in. If I kill it. Turnigies could take a beating, but there's no need to beat it up if you ain't got to. We gonna go around on that one. Hey, you know what? I wonder if Safe could land in this wind. Let's go for it. We're gonna go for a safe landing in this wind condition. God knows it's hard. But it did it. That was not. I probably wouldn't try that again. Yeah, I probably wouldn't try that again. Trying to land that in safe. Let's see what the comments looking like. Yeah, it was smooth. I had a couple of bouncy ones out there. Like I said, they were less than ideal. I wasn't too happy with some of the bounces on those touch and goes. But I am trying to, correct the thing in the wind. I'm putting the rudder input in, trying to keep it straight and bring it in. So, yeah, it got a little bouncy on me. Yeah, it got a little bouncy on me. But other than that, I'm gonna probably go ahead and I'm gonna try that T7A out. What do you think? I'm gonna try the T7A out just to see how it handles it. What's up, Mountain RC? Hey man, thanks for jumping in. Yeah, I'm gonna bring that T7A and I'm gonna put that out here, and we're gonna see how that handles in the wind. And I got some Turnigy 54 milliamp hour packs. I'm gonna drop in that, and the high voltage 54 milliamp hour packs. I'm gonna drop those in that and see how that pans out. So just bear with me a second, guys. Don't go anywhere. I'm gonna go and grab that, and we're gonna see how that T7A works in some 20 to 30 mile an hour gust winds. See what we got. Headache hoes working overtime. Might want to take the transmitter with me. You guys didn't think I was gonna leave y'all out here while I put the thing together, right? Mountain RC, they just got to the field. What you flying today, Mountain RC? And if y'all wondering what's that dangling from my hand, it's a LiPo pack. I'm carrying it by the cables like I shouldn't. I'm gonna bring you guys over here for the journey. I'll put this T7A together. See what everybody's talking about, what the comments are saying. Whoops. Man, I'm still trying to drop you guys. All right, there we go. Martin, I'll see what you flying today, buddy. flown this thing in a while. Oh shit. The screws are in the transmitter box. Man, this wind is kicking up. It's trying to take my plane from me. Set a LiPo on the wing. Hang on, guys. I'll be right back. I don't know if y'all can hear that wind, but part of me is saying this is a bad idea. There is a huge part of me telling me that flying this T7 in this wind is not a good idea. But at the same time, you know, I got to do it. I just have to do it. There's a part of me that won't let me just not give it a shot. I don't have my stand, so I gotta improvise here. Try not to be aggressive. I'm screwing this all down. Kind of excited about flying this thing. Been a hot little minute. If tomorrow looks better, I'll probably come out and fly that Viper tomorrow. However, I would like to be able to sync up with my buddy Bobby and get him out here with the camera and we actually catch some footage of that thing. Better listen to the inner voice. Yeah, I should be listening, right? I should be listening. But I'm hard-headed and I'm not listening. And I'm going to set this plane up for a little bit more on the nose-heavy side with all this wind to make sure that I get it to sink. Because I'm pretty sure it's not going to want to sink. It already likes to just keep flying. And this is a light pack, so All right, there's my adapter.
Wings normal. Flaperons. Wings normal. Tailrons. Tail normal.
Nothing there.
Ah.
Let's make sure everything's right on the transmitter before I plug it up. Just make sure all my settings are correct. Okay. All right, so I'm probably gonna take off without the tail runs off. Man, it took this boys a little bit of time to lock there, didn't it? It's all set up though. It's all good. All right, let me take this out to the field. I'll come grab you guys. Get y'all set up. All right, let's grab this other 4. These are the Bolt X 5400 milliamp hour packs, guys. These are at Turnigy. So you can find these on Hobby King. These are from Turnigy, made by Turnigy. You can find them on Hobby King website. So don't forget to check those out. After this video, I'll throw a link out there for it. But yeah, let's do it. Got me another pack to fly, so when that one's depleted, I don't have to walk all the way back over here to get a flight pack. Throw another one in it and keep it going. See how this T-7A does in this wind. Like I've done the sport jet. And I think I might have done fighter jets in the wind, but we're gonna find out. This will be my first time doing a fighter jet in the wind, so we'll see. So let me get you guys set up here. And boom, there it is. All right, let's see how it does. Y'all wish me some luck here. Alright, so quick check. Man, I know y'all probably like, goodness gracious, dude, that's a lot of throws. Yes, it is. It it reduces when I turn tail rounds on,
Maximum agility.
unless I do that.
Tail runs.
So
Tail normal.
I'll keep it in normal mode for now, though. Rudder's working.
Flapper runs.
Flapper runs. Probably won't need those to take off.
Wings normal.
Not with this wind.
AS3X.
But we are gonna turn that AS3X on. All right, let's go. Enough talking.
Power on.
All the talking ain't doing nothing but procrastinating and you know, just kind of taking up space. All right, let's go. We got 25 volts. Man, I'm sitting here BSing around like I'm scared to fly this thing. All right, let's go. No flapper-ons. Or should I do flapper-ons? I'm gonna do flapper-ons to make sure I get off the ground, and I'll turn them off once I get in the air. All right, here we go. Taking off.
20 seconds.
We're airborne. Flapper-ons off.
Seconds. 21.19 volts.
Man, that wind's beating me up there. But I'm flying. I almost lost orientation for a little bit. We're in a normal wing setup, so there we go.
1 minute.
Pushing her around about 65% throttle. Coming down on it to make the turn. Man, yeah, she's fighting that wind. All right, let's bring it down the line. It sinks quick. I don't know why, but it sinks quick. Coming right back past you. Doing an up and over. Whoa, turn that gyro down a little bit.
2 minutes. 21.62 volts.
A little bit more wobble than what I want. Try that again, up and over. See what it does this time. Yeah, she's smooth, locked in. Nice. So what I meant by turn the gyro down, so I put my gains on a slider, and even though I have gains that auto adjust with the throttle, I still can
3
adjust
minutes. 22.14 volts.
the maximum point and minimum point of my gains. And when I turn it down, that reduces the maximum amount of gains, lowering them down. All right, I'm not on a 7500, so I need to play the game correctly here. Sun. All right. So let's go ahead.
Extended.
Let's throw some gear out.
Flaperons.
Flaperons deployed. Well, I don't know what the heck was going on there. That was too much wind for those flaperons, I guess.
4 minutes, 22.3 volts.
I did not like that. I did not like that. I gotta fix that. Let's creep it back down here so we don't kill the voltage too much. And we're gonna give ourselves a takeoff. And we're gonna go around and fix that. So flaperons in this wind is a no-no. For landing anyway. All right, we're gonna take off with them. All right.
5 minutes, 21.5
Bring my
volts.
gyro back up a little bit, let it get into play. All right. Settle in. Think it a little too fast. It's just not the day for this jet. It's just not the day for this jet. I mean, I was doing some rudder work, as you guys probably saw, but she just did not want to do what I wanted to do. Man, Scott, don't be scared now. Yeah, man. Yeah, you were right. It's at the end of the runway. Got to take off, right? Oh, Clay's RC. This is the T7A 80 millimeter from Banana Hobby. That's what this one is. Earlier I was flying the FMS BAE Hawk. That is also 80 millimeter EDF. Keep tempting fate. Oh man. Oh yeah. I think I'm gonna wrap that up for the day, guys. That was a little sketchy. And I know y'all don't want to sit here and watch me fly a BAE Hawk all day. Because that's probably the only thing I think I'm gonna be comfortable with this wind. I mean, the T7A did a good job, but I just think this might be a little bit too much for me to start practicing with, getting in the wind with it. Maybe I should start off with a little bit less wind, like 15, and then move up into the 20s, the above 15 winds. But I think I should practice it in the 10 to 15, then the 15 plus, after I'm good with the 10 to 15. Because that's what I did with the BAE Hawk. I practiced it. Of course, you learn to fly it in perfect conditions. And then I flew it in the 10 to 15. And then now I can fly it in the 15 plus. So this just doesn't bother me. Now, can I fly it in the 35 plus? Probably not. I've flown it in the 30. But, that wind instruments are going to be give or take, a few miles an hour. Man, look at that leaf blowing across the runway. But yeah, I don't know. You think I should take it back up again? Uh-oh. I just had one blow over there. My T7, not my T7, my BAE Hawk just fell off the darn table. God almighty. All right, let's go check this out, see what we got. Med Scott, he said no. So I guess that's a no. I'm gonna take it in for the day. But let's go check on my T7. Oh, not my T7, my BAE Hawk that just fell off the table, guys. It just fell off the table. The wind blew it off the table. There goes that windsock. You can see nice and stout there. Let's see if we zoom in on that. Nice and stout windsock. So, and it blew my darn T7. I'm not T7, my BAE Hawk off the table. I keep calling it a T7. My T7 is probably not going to go anywhere because it's sitting on the... Look at this. Look at this. Just look at this. God, man. I mean, I know the thing's beat up, but dang, I don't want it to get hurt more than, you know. I always say the worst type of crashes is the ones where it's not flying. The crashes that when it's not flying is the worst crash. Like, you can't get any worse than that. I mean, if I'm gonna crash, if it's gonna crash, let it crash because I crashed it. Not because it's just sitting there, minding its business, you know? Let me put this in the truck. Yeah, guys, I'm gonna pack it up. It's just a little too easy for any of these other planes, and I'll be honest, I'll get bored with that BA if I, you know, keep flying it. So, Real Aviation, what's going on? First time I think I ever seen that name. Guys, if you're new here, hit that subscribe button. I'm probably gonna start doing these Sunday flight things quite regularly now. So yeah, hit that subscribe button, and you guys will be able to catch me on these Sunday morning flights, and you know, see whatever craziness I'm getting into. But for the most part, I like to try to get you guys some long form videos with some information to it, you know. But like I said, me and my buddy, we've been having some coordination issues. And so once we get that all figured out, and you know, he can get his time frame where it'll work with my time frame, or I can get my time frame to work with his time frame, whatever the case may be, and we'll get back to getting you guys some videos. But other than that, man, Scott, you told me not to fly. See, that's the wind telling you to go home. Oh man, I like that. That's the wind's way of telling me to go to the house. You know, I'm gonna do that. But the weather is actually pretty nice. The temperature is not too bad, so probably go home and get on the motorcycle and go for a ride. You know, gotta substitute my flying somehow. I might do that. I might grab the kids and go somewhere. I don't know. That's probably what I'll end up doing. Most likely grabbing the kids and going to a park or something like that. Hang out. But definitely not going to fly that T7A again, which I'm about to go over here and grab. Yeah, we're not going. You know what? I'm not going to walk out there. Yeah, I got to walk out there anyway. I was about to say, I'm not going to walk out there. I'll just taxi it over here to me. I got transmitter. But I gotta walk out here anyway. I gotta get this chair I used to post you guys up. You know, I'm gonna invest in one of those tripod stands for my phone, and I'll just use that. That way I can set you guys up really nice, get y'all up good and high where y'all can see what's going on. Just got no way of being able to track and zoom. If I was able to track and zoom as well, that'd be perfect. Maybe you need to invest in a secondary cameraman. Somebody I can, get to come out when Bobby's not available. Yeah, I mean, he should do the same thing when I'm not available. Get somebody that can pop out. Oh man, got leaves in this thing. You guys hear my gyro working overtime over here? Try and put a camera in the plane next time. I've done that already. I've done that quite a few times. The only thing is that I don't have a way to stream that live. Yeah, I don't have a way to stream, live stream a camera being in the plane. Now that's the only downside to that. If I had a way of putting the camera in the plane and streaming it, man. I'll try to get this jet in here. Does it? All right. So let's see here, so I got I have a run camera that I used, a Run Cam 2 that I use for putting in the plane and getting footage from a video from inside the plane. Hey, I don't like the way that looked just now. Oh, that's loose. Oh, that's good to find out. It's really good to find out. Right before possibly flying. So I just found that she's a little loose, but I mean, I would have checked it before I would have went up, but still, it's the principle of the whole thing. Sitting loose. I don't like loose. But definitely didn't take that Tomcat out. That was not going to happen today. That Viper definitely was not going to happen. So this is a funny story, guys. This thing flew off some years ago, and someone found it and brought it back here. And yeah, pretty cool, huh? That's that's what happens, I guess, when we get into this hobby. We have some stuff fly away, and we have some stuff that just go in. Like I had one of my jets just flat out went in. And it just took a dive. Said, "Hey, I'm done." End the story. Just took a dive and went in. All right. What we got here? Thank you. No, I'm not no millionaire, man. Not at all. And a lot of us that are in this hobby are not holding like that. I mean, I think we would probably say we're pretty well off. But you don't gotta be no millionaire to have these things. Now, if you were Tyler Perry, yeah, the stuff that he's flying, that guy, he's got it. He's a millionaire. But we all know that. Shit, he's probably a billionaire for all we know. I don't know. I don't keep up with his pocket. His pocket don't feed me. So therefore I don't keep up with it. That's, anybody's pocket, to be honest. If what's in your pocket's not feeding me, I'm not worried about it. So I only worry about what's in my pocket. But yep. Alright, well, this concludes the day. We're leaving the field. So I appreciate everybody that jumped in, and I appreciate everyone that commented. Got 7 likes in here. So that's pretty good, like I said, it's not something I do often, but I think I'm gonna start doing these Sunday flight live streams. Even if I do have Bobby with me doing some recording, probably still gonna have you guys out live, see what's going on here at the field. You guys just get to see what's going on at the field. Doubt if the winds are gonna calm down any before the sun goes down, so I probably won't be back. But it would have been nice if it did calm down, because we'll come back and get some more flying. We'll probably get that Viper out, but tomorrow's supposed to be a better day, so probably will fly the Viper tomorrow, and have a little fun with that tomorrow. So if I do, I'll get on here with you guys, and hopefully y'all jump on. All right, until then, I'm about to hit this county road or state road or public road. So I'm about to be off of private property here, so I'm gonna have to put the phone down and get to driving. So you guys take it easy. Don't forget to hit that like, subscribe button, and I will see y'all on the next live stream or the next video I drop, whichever one comes first.